So you're thinking about moving to Dallas, Texas, and you kind of want to be in Dallas, Texas. That's right. You're kind of more of a city person. You want to be close to where everything is happening, or maybe you're going to be working downtown and you don't want any commute at all. So that's exactly what we're going to discuss in this video. We're going to be talking about the top 5 neighborhoods in Dallas, Texas, and we're going to get after it right now. Hey, if this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything there is about living in Dallas, Texas and the surrounding areas, then subscribe below, tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to learn about the current market in Dallas. My name is Levi. You know, the team and I, we get calls and emails every single day from people just like you and you and you and you looking to make their move to Dallas. We absolutely love it. So whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, just give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or schedule a Zoom call, all in the description below. Happy to help you make a smooth move to Dallas. So as I mentioned, we're talking about the top 5 neighborhoods inside of Dallas. And what I'm going to do is kind of give you what I like and what I don't like about that neighborhood. And then you'll actually jump in the car with us, and we got some great footage of each of these neighborhoods so you can see it for yourself. So we'll cruise around and show you how the neighborhood looks. So we're gonna start out with number 5, and that is going to be Bishop Arts. And what I love about Bishop Arts is probably, one of my favorite, if not my favorite neighborhood, even though I don't live there, but I love Bishop Arts. It's just a great historic area of shops, restaurants, boutiques, and some good bars. Some good live music at a couple of the bars there, and really great food. But it's just happening. It's got good culture. Again, as I mentioned, historic area, which I absolutely love. But it's in Oak Cliff. It's in what you would call, it's just south of Kessler Park, which is actually another great neighborhood. But just everything right around there. There's some great restaurants like Lockhart Barbecue, some of the best barbecue in all of Dallas. You got Bishop Cider Company. Handcrafted ciders. I'm kind of more of a cider person than I'm a beer person, but so I really love ciders. So they have that there. But there's several restaurants. We've actually got a full vlog tour on Bishop Arts, and we even include a little bit of Kessler Park. You could definitely check that out. But otherwise, it's one of my favorite neighborhoods. Love to go there and hang out for the day. I would say that's the downside, as it is in Southwest Dallas. It's kind of a little bit of a drive to get over there. It's not that bad, really about 10 minutes, but otherwise it's a little isolated all on its own in there in the Oak Cliff neighborhood, which is great. So if you're gonna be living down there, it's great, but otherwise access to like uptown, downtown, everything else is gonna be a little bit of a drive for you. Not that bad, but I would say that's the biggest downside. But with that, let's just go check it out for ourselves. So Bishop Arts, you're definitely not gonna move there for the school system. They're C+ rated public schools. However, the nightlife is A+ rated. The population's around 3,247. The median home value is around $225,000. The median income is around $48,000, and 69% of the residents rent in the Bishop Arts area. All right, number 4 neighborhood in Dallas, Texas area is going to be Lakewood. And what I love about Lakewood is I'm pretty much in Lakewood. I'm actually a part of Old East Dallas, which I love Old East Dallas, but I would say, man, that's a toss-up between the two. But Lakewood, I absolutely love Lakewood. Old growth trees. It borders White Rock Lake, which I love to go to White Rock Lake, and it's got a 9.5 mile track all the way around the lake. So hiking, biking, running, walking is the best there at White Rock Lake. And it connects to the Santa Fe Trail, which extends even more. But Lakewood just has a lot of old homes, and they're covered in old growth trees, which I love. And then it's just so close to everything, to downtown, to Deep Ellum, to the lake. Just everything you need is close to Lakewood. Really amazing homes. I'd say the downside is that if you don't have much of a budget, that's going to be a little bit harder to get there. I mean, the homes are really going to range 700s and above to get a decent home. There's going to be some homes that could be dated there, but a lot of them have been fixed up or remodeled or rehabbed. But there is some good opportunities there, but they go all the way up in the $1 million plus, even $2 million range in Lakewood. So you can get a little bit pricey over there. And but the elementary school is one of the top rated public schools in all of Dallas. So the middle school and the high school could be a little questionable. You definitely want to check that out. But if you've got kids starting out and this is where you want to start them out in a Dallas neighborhood, it's a great area. So with that, let's go check out and drive around a little bit of Lakewood. So Lakewood overall is B-rated public schools. The population's around 18,000. The median home value is around 608,000. The median income is around 133,000, and 59% of the residents own their own home. All right, our number 3 neighborhood is going to be Preston Hollow. And Preston Hollow, I absolutely love it, especially old Preston Hollow. A lot of it's the neighborhood of estates, you could say, because a lot of the homes have their own gated entrances, and that's going to be mostly in old Preston Hollow. But if you're looking for privacy and much bigger lots, then Preston Hollow is going to be a great option for you. But it is going to be pricey. That comes at a major price. This is probably the number 3rd affluent neighborhood in all of Dallas, so something to keep in mind. And the downside is, probably going to be the price ranges. I mean, if you don't have at least $1 million, it's going to be hard to find a home in that area. I would say on the low side, maybe 800,000, you might be able to find something in there, but it's probably going to need some work, at least 100 or 200,000 in upgrades. But hey, that could be some good potential. But otherwise, it's close to everything. It's in the heart of Dallas, and you really have easy access to all you need. But again, the downside would be if you don't have the budget. But also, actually, the public schools there, they are Dallas schools, so most residents there send their kids to a private school for that reason. So that would probably be the biggest downside. But with that, let's go check out Preston Hollow. So Preston Hollow is C-rated public schools. The population's around 14,300. The median home value is around $1,030,000. The median income is around $180,000, but 80% of the residents own their own home. All right, our number 2 neighborhood inside of Dallas is going to be University Park. Yes, University Park is also where you will find SMU, or Southern Methodist University. Again, beautiful, beautiful homes. It's going to be a lower price point than the final neighborhood, but again, that's going to be the downside, is you're going to need to bring your pocketbook. Bring your pocketbook. Or just bring your checkbook. Let's just say that. Bring your checkbook, because the homes are going to be very pricey. It's one of the most affluent neighborhoods in all of Dallas. But again, part of the Park City's school system, which is one of the best public school systems in the state of Texas. So University Park, coupled with Highland Park, is its own city. It's its own municipality. So they have their own police department. They have their own public school system. It's not part of Dallas County. So that's a good thing, right? Because it's one of the best sports programs, especially for high school football. So really great place for athletes. And again, just everything there. It's really nice. But again, the downside is going to be a much bigger budget. So be prepared. But we did a full vlog tour on University Park. You should definitely check that out. We showcase several homes in that neighborhood that you can see what may fit inside your budget. But with that, let's just go check out University Park. So University Park has been rated the #2 suburb of all of Dallas, #3 public school system in the state of Texas, A+ rated public school system, population around 25,000, the median home value around $1,295,000, median income is around $225,000, and 82% of the residents own their own home. All right, and that brings us to the #1 neighborhood in all of Dallas, and that is going to be Highland Park. And Highland Park has really been named one of the most affluent cities in all of Texas. And it's absolutely amazing. We call it the Beverly Hills of Dallas. We have actually got a full vlog tour on Highland Park as well. I think you'll find that very interesting. You should definitely check that out. But otherwise, I mean, Highland Park is amazing. The homes are mostly historic. If they've been, some of them have been torn down, and that just depends on the situation. But again, I love the older homes. A lot of them are in the 100-year-old range, and a lot of English style, Tudor style, old traditional style, some colonial. I mean, there's a pretty good mix of all different kinds. You'll see that in our full vlog tour, actually, where we take you and showcase several different homes so you can see what may fit inside your budget. But ultimately, again, you're going to need to bring your checkbook. That's going to be the downside, is that everything there is pricier, and it's got the highest median home value in all of Dallas, probably one of the highest in the state of Texas. And so again, but you know, hey, if you live in Highland Park and you got a Highland Park address, then everybody knows what you're working with, if that makes sense. But other than that, let's go check out Highland Park. So Highland Park, again, like University Park, #3 public school system in the state of Texas. They're A+ rated. Population's around 9,100 people. Median home value is around $1.5 million. Median income is around $211,000, and 82% of the residents own their own home. All right, so that wraps up our video on the top 5 neighborhoods in Dallas, Texas. We hope you found some value in this. Again, if you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, feel free to give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or even schedule a Zoom call below. Happy to help you make a smooth move to Dallas. And we are really just enjoying working with all of our out-of-state buyers. And so if you're coming from California, New York, Washington State, Illinois, where we're seeing a majority of people. We're even getting some people from Utah and Arizona, which is amazing. That's where most people are moving to, those areas. But we've even got one from Florida, which is pretty cool. But we're helping several people come from out of state. I've moved out of state several times. I've tried to get out of Texas a couple of times in my early 20s, but I'm like a boomerang. I always came back. And so I've moved out of state several times, so I know exactly what you're dealing with and what you're going through. So we work as hard as possible to make your move to Dallas as smooth as possible, because we understand everything that's at stake. So, don't hesitate to give us a call. We're happy to help you out and just have a conversation. Even if you just have questions, then it doesn't matter to us. We will have that discussion. And again, whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, let us know. We can accommodate and help you out. And so until next time, well, we hope to see you around town.